Welcome to Motivation Monday. Yes, guys, it is already the 9th of May. Where is the year going? My goodness, my goodness. I hope you guys are all well. I hope you're all safe. And for those of you that celebrated Mother's Day, happy belated Mother's Day. Guys, super excited, super excited. Everything and anything with Jeffrey Gitmer, I'm really excited about. Quality performance starts with a positive attitude. We've talked about this in the past. Nobody wants to deal with someone that's negative. You always are drawn to the person that's more positive. So remember that as we're going through the week, quality performance starts with a positive attitude. Guys, welcome and good morning. Good morning. Trainer Loren here. So let's get going. I know you guys have a busy day ahead of you, a busy schedule. So we're going to be going over the tip of the week, as well as my favorite point, the sales shout outs, as well as habits for highly effective agents. Now, I've talked to multiple agents and I also did some research on this. So I pulled out stuff that I thought was simple and easy to relate to. So just sit back and relax and we'll go over it. Now, I hope you guys are staying on top of the AHCP email that comes out from the AHCP Sales at Marketing, because there's always a great tidbit or jewel of information in there. So like this was the email from last week. I believe it was 5/2. So we have featured carriers, IMG. The summer is coming and people are starting to travel again. Thank goodness, right? Now that it's time to get contracted with IMG and be prepared to serve your clients with all their travel insurance needs. Guys, travel insurance, in my opinion, is worth every penny. A couple of times I've had to go back to see my family in Northern Ireland. Flights got canceled. All kinds of madness has gone on. And travel insurance, yeah, thank goodness I had it, because it's paid my expenses for rental cars that I wasn't planning on, as well as hotels. Hotels, when the airline had filled up with their other services, or excuse me, other hotels that they had given out as comps. Sometimes you're the last in line, you get nothing. Personal experience. So IMG is an award-winning global insurance benefit and assist services companies. So it has several opportunities for you to grow your business by selling travel medical, international health, international private medical, as well as travel insurance plans. For those of you that have clientele that are going outside of the US territory, if they're going to Europe, I implore you, especially if your clientele are over 65 or if they are receiving Medicare benefits, please, I implore you. A lot of people think if they go to Europe, oh, my insurance will take care of everything if I have an incident. No, it won't. So again, I'm a big believer in travel medical, as well as any and all travel insurances. Make sure that you are doing the right thing by your client and let them know that you also offer this. So whenever they're going on those extended trips, because we've all gone a little stir crazy as of late. So with that being said, guys, make sure that your insureds understand the benefits of that international health product that you can sell for them. Because again, if they go out of the United States and have a medical incident, unfortunately, it is going to be out of their pocket, because the insurance here in the United States, unless it is a specialized insurance, typically is not going to cover it. And even then, it's usually a reimbursement basis. So guys, my favorite part of the day, my favorite part is the sales leaders and kudos. So for the week of May the 2nd, We had Nat Gen was the highest selling short-term medical product. And I have to give a kudos and a shout out to the IHC product line as well. It's done really well. The Limited Med, HCSC, as well as a shout out to IMG. Now, the most accident products that were sold, again, were not Gen. Life. Yeah, guys, I try to mix this up a little bit. So Life with Assurity Life, this is a newer product. It's doing really well. And then with the Medicare prescription cards, so the RX portion, Plan D, Aetna is the #1 product sold. Aetna's dental, the dental with United Health One. Again, I try to mix these up every time I do one of these, so it's not always the same products. So I hope you guys like that. Again, the sales for the week of May the 2nd. Now, these are in no particular order. So for short-term medical, we have William Cox. Congratulations. Richard Banville and Rebecca Kiefter. Of course, guys, again, this is in no particular order. Critical illness, we have Stephen Yu as well as Samuel Lanas. And then the fixed indemnity. Yes, guys, I did kind of switch it up there a little bit. We have Ginger Aarons as well as Matthew Sorrentino. Guys, there's a couple new names in here for me. So super, super exciting to see the new names. Great job, keep pushing. You guys are doing so great. You're killing it. Now, we're going to go over the habits of highly effective agents. Now, this is kind of one of those, I've talked to various agents that have done really well for themselves, agents that have been in the industry for a really, really long time. They're saying be proactive. Don't be reactive. See, when a situation is not ideal, rather than talk about what is wrong, only talk about what you plan to do about it. Focus on the solution, not the problem. Don't be negative. Yeah, use positive words to describe the situation. For example, rather than saying, I don't make enough money, talk about how you're going to increase your income over time. Now, remember, you decide how you feel. Others can say things to you, about you, we've all had it. How about it? How this is going to make you feel is entirely up to you. Don't waste your time worrying or talking to others that really don't matter at the end of the day. Think and talk about what you want, not what you don't want. Don't complain about people you work with, about being difficult, but rather offer solutions to improve the situation, even if that sometimes means avoiding someone. We've all had that person that we've worked with in the office. I'm sure you've all come to the conclusion it's easier to just walk away and not get into the negativity with an individual, because it kind of sets the tone for the day. Begin with and end in mind. So again, begin with the end in mind. Okay, so divide one up into personal. So whenever you're talking about your day, make sure that you separate your personal, your work, your friends, and your community. Dividing this one into, again, by dividing it up, you're able to compartmentalize what you need to do throughout your day. When you know that, then you can map it out and plan what you need to do to make it happen. Do you want to be known for your intelligence, for your wit, your caring, your giving? Again, map out your day. Remember, be part of the community, whether it's volunteering. I personally volunteer for 2 different rescues. I would like my community to know that I do these things, but these are later in my day. Put first things first. Now, this is really difficult for me. I had to stop and retrain myself. This is all about priorities, guys. What's the most important task of your day today? Do you do the most important things at the first part of the day, so then they're over? You've got them, it's accomplished. I have a not to do, yes, I said not to do list, as in it's important for me, because then that way I'm not focusing on the menial things. Again, I focus on what is hard first. Do the important things first. Do things early in the morning before you get tired. Getting the most important and most dreaded task done first, your day is much smoother. Now, I do a quadrant. The quadrant works for me. If it doesn't for you, you have something else that you use, that's great. But I list things out as urgent and important in my first quadrant. Not urgent, but it is important in my second. Urgent, but not important in my third. Not urgent and not important in my fourth. So put each of your to-do items in the quadrant. If something is not urgent and not important, add it to your do not to-do list. Yeah, I know that's kind of funny, right? If it is urgent but not important, be wary to add it to your to-do list as well. It's important to manage anything that's urgent but not important that needs to get done. If task is not urgent but important, that's fine too. As long as you don't procrastinate, you can accomplish great work when you are not rushed. Now, some people say, hey, Loren, I work best under pressure. Well, that's great. Maybe this isn't for you, but again, I've got this from successful agents. The next time that you're behind in work, take a few minutes to write out the 4 quadrants and put it, again, that to-do list versus the not to-do list. Once you've figured it out, disregard quadrants 3 and 4, put them off to the side and focus on quadrant 1, and then knock out quadrant 2. It's simple. I promise it'll make things easier. Conveying value. Guys, as salespeople, we have to, As salespeople, we have to justify the prices your carrier charges for the insurance products that you're selling. Yes, you have to do it every time. The necessary skills of conveying to people to buy your insurance products include confidence in the insurance company that you're representing. Part of your goal setting should be including a list of reasons, the pricing, which is typically the #1 concern for your insureds. Now, the most successful agents touch upon value in their, most of them in their pitch. Some call it an elevator pitch. Some call it a hard sales pitch. But either way, when you break it down, they are stressing the value. So make sure that you are expressing that, whether that's the product is superior to a cheaper one, and here's why. The claims are processed quicker. When it gets into claims, make sure you keep that kind of brief and explain why it's important to go with a trusted carrier. We all want that carrier that's going to handle things quickly, and we want to trust them. So again, know your carriers. Always learning, guys. Insurance is ever changing, always shifting and changing. Follow the trends. So guys, insurance industry, as you know, if you've started off, whether it was 6 months ago or, many, many years ago, you've seen how things have shifted and changed. We're always learning. A good insurance agent is following the trends in order to succeed. Some are so good at following the trends, they can even predict the future trends. So with that being said, guys, make sure that you and your agencies are set up for those trends. And again, it's all about the organization, that to do versus not to do. Stay up on that product. Guys, I actually talked to an agent the other day, and he was talking to me about product that unfortunately a particular carrier no longer sold. He needed help. He reached out, and I was like, you are aware that they've stopped this product like 3 years ago, right? And he was like, what? Yeah, guys, stay up on the product. The emails that you're getting from the AHCP sales at marketing, that is a gold mine. Keep you up on the trends, seeing what's new, seeing what the market is like. And, also there's continuing education that pops up on there too. So again, guys, stay up on your product. Personality is key. This is my opinion. I have talked to other agents and they have agreed. Make sure that you create your niche. What is best for you? What you are the subject matter of. Make sure that you get that out there. Everyone knows, hey, if I need to talk to someone about XYZ, I'm going to go find Mr. Ralph. Yeah, Ralph is known for this particular strength. Again, focus on those strengths. Become the expert in your area, your community. And again, as I have said in other webinars, when you are involved in the community, take those business cards. Make sure people know who you are and what you do. Now, guys, as always, I appreciate you and thank you for your time. If you have questions, if you need assistance with anything, please do not hesitate. Please get a hold of us at training@AHCP Sales, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Or you can call agency services at 877-228-8773. Guys, have a great day. Have a fabulous week, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great one.